Hello. This is story time with yours truly. Let us begin. Alright, so once upon a time, there was a little antelope. His name was Buddy. He was a cool little antelope, you know. Some people called him a bungalow. Others didn't. But, you know, he was pretty cool. And he would walk around, you know, doing what antelopes do, you know, eating grass or, you know, whatever they do. So Buddy was, you know, walking around, you know, drinking from his little pond or stream or whatever, you know, antelopes drink from. His buddy Sven, the lion, walked up to him. His full name was Svenjamin, actually, but, you know, they called him Sven for short. So Sven walks up to Buddy and says, "Hey, Buddy, how you doing? You doing good? That's good. I don't really care. Don't answer that. But hey, you want to go to the mall?" And Buddy's like, what's this mall you speak of? I don't have any sense of society. But, you know, they went to the mall. They had a good time. You know, they bought some jeans from True Religion. It was all cool beans. And while they were there, you know, they saw this dude who was a sloth who was walking super slow. You know, he was walking right in the middle of the path. And so, they went up to him. They were behind him, you know, they were trying to get past, but he was, you know, right, hogging up the whole aisle, you know, and so they were walking behind him, like, oh my gosh, this dude's so slow. And then, so, you know, they said to him, "Hey dude, can you, scoot over a bit or move faster, cause we got places to be." So, you know, the sloth said to them,
"Hey, that's not very nice. I'm gonna sue you."
And Svenjamin, you know, being the tough one of the group, you know, he said, "Hey, how about we take this outside and I'll fight you, you know, cause let's fight. I don't got no money." You know, Buddy the antelope, you know, he bursted in and said, Hey, now, we don't need to do that. You know, fighting, not a good idea. Suing, not a good idea. We don't got no money." So Buddy said, "Hey, you know, let's just settle this like you know, like the animals that we are. Let's go to the pretzel shop, all right? Settle this over some pretzels, you know, maybe some pretzel bites, dip them in some cheese. It'll be great. It'll be solid." So that's what they did. They went to Auntie Anne's, you know, got some pretzels. They sat down and they were talking. And they're like, "Okay, how can we solve this?" After several hours of deliberation, you know, they came to one conclusion. The one conclusion was that Ryder the Sloth, his name was Ryder the Sloth, was just too dang slow. He needed to go to the gym. They bought him a gym membership, and, you know, it was super solid. You know, he started walking on the treadmill more, you know, tried a little bit of running, but, you know, that wasn't his thing, you know. You know, he was going to the gym, and, you know, after a while, you know, they met back up with Ryder, you know, and Ryder was a bit faster, you know, so they went to the mall with him, and, you know, Ryder was walking in the front of the group just, you know, to, you know, set the speed, right? And he was still walking too slow. So, you know, they sat down with him again, got some more pretzels, specifically with the cheese dip. You know, can't forget the cheese dip. What do you got if you don't got cheese dip, man? Sat down with him and said, "Hey, okay, this is the gym thing. It helped a little bit. Not working enough, though, all right? We gotta get something else. We gotta do something else here, all right?" So they did a little more brainstorming, and they came up with another good idea, right? Ryder the Sloth, this time, was gonna try a little bit of steroids, all right? Steroids, those never hurt nobody, right? So they got Ryder some steroids. He tried some of them, and you know, we got a little bit faster too. You know, it started working out harder with the steroids. You know, and it got better, right? It got a little better. Still not quite good enough. You know, they went to the mall with him again, put him in the front of the group. He was still super slow, just, you know, like sloths are. So I sat down with him this time. They decided they want to go to Taco Bell because pretzels. I don't nobody want that crap. They gotta get Taco Bell, you know, because what do you got if you don't got diarrhea, right? All right. So they went to Taco Bell, right? They each got some quesadillas, except for Ryder. He was weird. I got one of those like cheese roll-ups. It's just like a tortilla with cheese in it. He's weird like that. I don't know. Nobody knows what he's doing. They were talking with him, you know, and they sat down and they came to another conclusion about how they could speed him up. They said, "All right, to speed you up, we're gonna put a gun up to your head and say if you go below, you know, 5 miles an hour, this gun is gonna go off." You know, they hooked it up to a machine, and Ryder's like, "Okay, I don't know if I want to do this, guys. You know, death, kind of sketch. You know, and you guys could go to jail. You know." Then he thought about it. Well, they could go to jail. Crap, man. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do it. Because Ryder, he was getting fed up with them, man. Like, he was getting fed up with their crap, like trying to make him faster. He's a sloth. He didn't need to be friggin' faster. So, you know, they hooked up the machine. And he started walking. He walked faster, sure enough. You know, death is a pretty good incentive, I guess. And as he's walking, they're shopping, they're doing their shopping, but Ryder, he's just running around. He can't stop walking to look at anything, But he's there along for the ride, and it's pretty fun. It's pretty cool, He's hanging out with his buddies, his friend, his buddy and Sven, not two buddies. There's only one buddy. It's confusing, I know. Don't get confused, all right? So while Buddy and Sven are shopping, Ryder, rigs the contraption so that it, won't kill him if he slows down at all, And so he's safe now, but, Buddy and Sven, they don't realize this, They keep shopping, they're pushing Sven, not Sven, pushing Ryder. The sloth dude, they're pushing him. So they finish up shopping, they take the contraption off of Ryder, it's all good, he's kind of faster now. It's not, that annoying anymore. So, and they decide they want to go to Ryder's house, check out where he lives, see if that can explain, why he used to be so slow, So they head over there, right? And they walk in, and there's nowhere to walk in because it's not actually a house, it's a tree, because sloths live in trees. And they're like, all right, he lives in a tree, he's a sloth, makes sense, I guess. But, so they're looking around at his tree, and they see just all this junk food everywhere. And they're like, dude, no matter you're so friggin' slow, you're always eating just Cheetos and, Nilla wafers. What are you doing with the Nilla wafers, man? Just toss those out, man. That crap's not that good for you, These Twinkie wrappers just laying on the branch of this tree, it's more like a condominium, I guess, like a tree condominium. He can't afford his own tree. He just, lives on this specific branch of this one tree, There's Twinkie wrappers all over your branch. So they're telling Ryder, hey, man, you gotta eat more healthy, man. You gotta be healthier than this. So they take all his junk food, they toss it out the window. Ryder's like, oh, crap, guys, I didn't realize that, this junk food was that bad for me. And they said, heck yeah, it is, bro. So they, they hang out with him for a little while later, they leave. Come back about a week later, just to see how he's doing, check in on him, they come back and he's dead. Ryder the Sloth is dead. And, so they're trying to figure out what's wrong with him, they call 911 or, animal 911, which I guess is like pandas, I guess. I don't know why, but pandas seem like they'd be police officers to me, But they call up the pandas, the pandas come, they take his body, they send him to the coroner, the llama coroner, Luna, the coroner, who is a llama, Luna the llama, says, hey guys, he stopped eating, his daily doses of junk food, sloths don't just do that. You guys have any idea, what happened there? Buddy and Sven just kind of look at each other, just like, no, we have no idea why he would stop eating his friggin' junk food. That's that's weird, man. He must have, been something wrong in the head there, right? Something cuckoo. He's been acting pretty strange lately, He always gave us that sort of vibe, like, oh man, I'm gonna go crazy someday and not eat my junk food. So, Luna the llama coroner, she looks at them like, all right, man, all right. There's something going on here. But I don't give enough of a crap to, like, investigate anything. So, you're free to go. Sven and Buddy kind of look at each other like, okay, peace out. They leave, and, they go back to their homes, and, they stay by themselves, but, for a week or so, just to calm down, after, Ryder dying and everything, and then they meet up and, continue their life as if nothing happened. Because, who really gave a crap about Ryder? He was just an inconvenience to them. It was slow. It was a sloth, Sloths are slow. And then, a little while later, they were like, ah, crap. We kind of miss them. But hey, we got ourselves. So the moral of the story is, keep eating your junk food and stay away from sloths.